College admissions decisions are coming out, and the latest numbers show it is harder than ever to get into the best schools here in the United States. For the lucky few who do get in, yes, costs continue to rise. Tuition for next school year has increased across the board. At Harvard, a record low 6.2% of applicants were accepted to the class of 2015. Tuition, though, for the coming year is rising by almost 4%. Harvard President Drew Faust is doing what she can to make it easier for students who do get in to attend Harvard. During her tenure, she has expanded need-based financial aid to a record $160 million. President Faust is with us this morning from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Drew, a question, if I may. We know that you're doing what you can. We know that you've expanded financial aid. We know that you're trying to ensure that the students who do qualify and say they want to go to Harvard after getting in can attend. But why is it, and we spoke last week to David Skorton of Cornell about this, why is it that you cannot stop the all-in cost of tuition from rising? It seems like the only thing that continues to rise besides oil prices and healthcare costs is Ivy League tuition.
Well, we're very proud of our financial aid program, and thank you so much for noting it. We have more than 62% of our undergraduates on financial aid this year. However, you are correct that tuition is rising from year to year at universities like ours, and part of the reason for that is they're so people intensive, that economies of scale are not easily achieved in a context where learning takes place so often in energetic interchanges between individuals, and where our faculty and staff are so important a part of the educational process.
We understand that people are involved here and people need to earn money, but are your faculty holding you hostage, saying that if you don't raise my salary, I'm going to decamp, whether it's to Cornell or Princeton or Penn, whatever the school may be?
Well, we are committed to having the most excellent faculty in the world, and those faculty have choices. So we want to make sure that they're well supported here in their research so they can do their best work, and also so that they can teach in the ways that matter most to them and to our students.
Now, by the same token, you are trying to make some headway, shall we say. You've offered some retirement inducements to some of your faculty. How's that going? Are people accepting? Do you expect to either reduce the headcount of your faculty, or at least through these retirement inducements be able to bring in well-qualified but lower-cost staff?
We have offered a retirement program that has been quite successful in making it possible for our faculty to plan what they want to do in the later stages of their careers, and also for us to understand their plans so that we can think systematically about how to find their successors and how to keep our faculty strong. We do not contemplate significant faculty cuts. We think that our faculty size, which we've actually been increasing in the arts and sciences over the past several years, is the appropriate one for the needs of our students and the need to cover the fields and have the profile of intellectual work that is important to us.
In addition to the work that you've done to get the endowment back on solid footing, you're planning a major capital campaign. With the economy still as weak as it is now really the right kind of environment to do major fundraising?
This is a great time for us to be planning a capital campaign because we haven't had one at Harvard in more than a decade. And a capital campaign is meant to raise money, yes, but it also is a time when we come together to define our aspirations and talk to our most devoted supporters about their views of the institution and where it's going. So we find that a very important moment for us, and we think we can make a compelling case for what we want to put forward.
We just flashed up a little headline underneath you, Drew, that said Harvard's endowment grew 11% last year. Are you getting closer based on those returns and also your anticipation for the endowment's performance this year to eliminating your budget deficit?
Well, we're still well below where our endowment was before the financial downturn, and so that is a significant challenge for us. We have made good progress in closing our budget gaps and by looking hard at what we do and how we do it, but we still have to maintain close scrutiny of our undertakings and how we use our resources.
Drew, thank you very much for that lesson in Ivy League economics. Drew Faust, the president of Harvard University, right here on the Inside Track.